Hey guys, so I have a crazy video for you guys today. So I've been messing around with Claude and Shopify development specifically, but now I've been sort of trying to hook it into stores, and I found a way basically using MCP servers where you can essentially tell Claude what to do on your store, and via the Shopify API, it will do pretty much any task. Now, it's going to depend on what API permissions you give it. And so in this video, I'm going to cover which permissions you should give it and which permissions are not safe to give it and all this. But the long and short of it is essentially you can ask it to generate products for you, generate product copy, upload images for products, delete products. It's really the sky's the limit. You can even see your theme files just from the API, make edits to them, all these types of things. Basically anything a human could do in this online interface, the API can do. And therefore, once we hook this up with an MCP server, Claude will be able to do that. Okay, guys, so let me go ahead and actually show you what I mean here. So let me quit out of this really quick, clear this. So I'm in a terminal here, and if I enter into Claude here, what you'll notice is if I type /MCP here, I have Shopify's MCP server set up, ready to go with Claude. And so the way to do that is in whatever directory you're in, you can create a file called .mcp.json, and it's going to have this template. So I will leave a pinned comment that has this specific template for you guys so you can access that. And the only thing that you're really going to need to change is this specific access token here. And so let me go ahead and delete this really quickly here so we can regenerate a test product so I can show you guys how this works. So if I get out of here and I say, please generate a test product for our Shopify store, it's going to go ahead and interpret this command, and then from there, it's going to call upon all the different agents we've set up. So you can see that it's calling upon our Shopify catalog manager. And so if I go ahead and type out agents here, you'll see, actually, let me go ahead and make this go in the background really quick. So you'll see that we have these agents already set up on our store. And so, like I covered in the last video, agents make Cursor really, really powerful, guys, and you definitely want to set these up for, if you're doing front-end theme development, but this is more like store management stuff. So you just got to think of like all the different employees that you want to hire to sort of manage this store and what their roles would be, and then go through this agent creation process. But I'm going to go ahead, quit out of that for now. And from here, let's go ahead and see if it actually generated the product yet that we asked it to. So it has created this test product here, and you can see it set it with draft status. And the nice thing about this, like I was telling you guys earlier, is this is extremely versatile. So like I can tell it, please generate a test collection and add the product you just generated to it. And while it's doing that, let's go ahead and into this custom app development pane, and you'll see sort of how I set up this API key. If it's going to execute on things, a lot of times it needs your permission to do so. So I'm going to hit yes here. Anyways, back to here. So this Quad app is where we got our API credentials. So this admin API access token is where I grabbed this token from. And then this, obviously, you just want to grab from what your store's URL is and sort of swap that out. And what I'll call your attention to here is the configuration. You can see that I actually gave it scopes to nearly everything on the store. The only things that you guys really want to be careful with here, and I didn't do access to, is customer data, as well as this actually should be unchecked. We don't want it to be able to write gift cards here. And then writing orders, we don't want it to manage that either. And then anything to do with payments, Shopify payments, we definitely don't want it to be able to access. Payments is like where the payments to your store get outputted to. So like I don't want it to switch our bank account to like Anthropic's bank account or something like that. God forbid. So, anyways, it is telling us that it has generated this collection, and let's go ahead and verify that over here. So we'll come to this collections tab here. You can see that it's created this collection and this test collection, and then it has added our test product to it. And so I'm going to tell like, great, let's set them both live. So it should set the collection and the product both live now. And again, it's using this MCP to do this. So you can see that this is super versatile. You can have it edit theme files. You can have it look into your analytics, all this different type of stuff. But what you may have noticed is when you came to this custom app development pane here, that these are actually legacy and they're deprecated. And so the current way to actually do this is going to be through a partner account. Now, the issue with doing it through a partner account is it's a lot more involved, so I'm not going to be showing that in this video. But the gist of it is you're going to create the app in the partner dashboard, and from there, you're going to grab the token and then use that token on here. And then from there, you're going to install the app with a custom partner app install link on the store. It's a little bit more involved, but if you guys can't really figure that out with either looking at my videos or AI across the web or something, then you probably shouldn't be adding this to your store anyways, because the power that this has is extreme, right? Like I can conceivably tell it, please delete all of our collections of products and pages and all this. And if I accept the commands, it will actually go ahead and just delete all of our store data. So you have to be really careful with this sort of integration, but it is super powerful and useful for doing things like this. The other cool thing you can do with it is you can add, other MCP servers as well for different APIs. So like let's say I wanted to add one for OpenAI so we can sort of generate images to attach to our products or display on our store. That's totally possible. Or really any API. So any sort of like data you can pull from somewhere, you can pull into here and have it use along with obviously just its knowledge as an LLM to do any of this stuff. So anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know if you'd be interested in watching a series where I sort of spin up a drop shipping store or something and we try to really like fully automate a Shopify store using this method. Because I think that would be like entertaining, but let me know if you guys feel the same. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.